All right, boys, here we go. We're going to be talking about build up play, more specifically, just build up play. The good news about this is the actual video, when we cut it up as coaches, it was 4 minutes and 46 seconds. That's with all the notes and the pausing. But we did so well where we didn't even get a goal kick. We're always on the attacking half of the field, more in preventing build up, that we always stayed in our attacking half, and we were either in the middle of the field from transitioning from attacking or transitioning from defending to attacking, or vice versa, attacking from defending. um, which is going to be another video, but I want to show you how much we've improved on building up from the back. So let me explain what building up from the back is really quick. So that's from going from your goalkeeper, your two outside backs, which is the number 2 and the number 3, and then going from your to your midfielders, which is the 7-11 and the number 10 to your 9. Can we build all the way up there to the attacking half and create a chance, just like what I said with the girls, with either a cross, valuing the ball by resetting the ball, finding enough opportunity to unbalance the team to attack the space, um, with the through ball, or pass, like playing the ball into space and then taking a shot on goal. That's how we're going to be able to break lines to get into the attacking half in order to score. So we want to create opportunities. So what you'll see here in this video is that we do such a great job of creating our attacking shape, advancing the ball, understanding when the team is high pressing and what we need to do, which I'll explain. And even if we didn't, if it was more instinctual, now we'll get a better understanding. Like, okay, when a team is attacking, we need to play it over the top. Okay, when they're not attacking as much, then we can play to our outside midfielders, which are 7 or 11. Okay, or the 7-11 be a little higher, one's a little closer, which you'll see in this. It's, so it gives us the opportunity to where, okay, we can either go right or left depending on what the attacking team is doing. Okay, so let's move on. So the field here, we're in the defensive half, so our half of the field. The phases we're building up. The objectives, which you do really well at. Advance the ball. And then the other objective is keep the ball, value the ball. Matias had a good one at practice. He talked about sacrifice. So what that meant for us, in terms of how we play, is can we value the ball? Yes, it may not be us getting the goal and the glory, but it's the overall team, and we're playing beautiful soccer. We're moving the ball, we're finding it, we're making a class goal where we just tap it to our player and they're just passing it in. Sometimes, yes, let's be selfish. Let's take a shot on goal. But there are moments where you'll see here where we can just reset the ball, communicate to one another, find the open space, attack it, and now we have a good to great opportunity on goal to where it's just a tap in. Okay, we did win, I believe 7-2. I think only one goal, if not no goals, are on here. So what that tells us is that we need to be better at build-up play. We did score in other phases of the game. Like I said, we're very, very good at preventing build-up when we're on our attacking half, and the other team's going from their goal kick. But we need to be better at building up from the back. So here we go. So the main principle is creating attacking shape, provide options to play forward. So how can I support my teammate? So you're going to see here that we want to provide whoever has the ball, whether the 2 or the 3, that how can we give them options, right? Or even from the 10, which you'll see in this video. So the sub principle is create height, width, and depth. So when we're on offense, what's our shape? Big shape. As y'all should have said to the screen, it's a big shape, okay? Because we have gone over this so many times. Now we need to provide vertical and diagonal passing options and lose opponent when marked. So Grayson as a number 9, and all of our number 9s like Hayes, as well has been doing a great job by dismarking themselves, moving side to side to support their either 10, 7, or 11. Okay, so the player actions, scanning, there was some scanning. Like I said, there was some supporting. And then what we need to work on is adapting of the body shape. But I think there's one example that I see here that it's a great example of adapting of the body shape from an individual player perspective to receive the ball on the back foot, which we've been working on at practice with our passing patterns to attack. Okay, so let's play the video. So here we go. Great shape already. So see here, we have the 2, the 3. So the 2 members, the right back, the 3 is the left back. You see how we're supporting more on the left side, which is the number 7 here, which is Matias, and the number 10. You see, Gio's already, based on the last video that we made where we had just 2 build up phases in the game that I clipped up in the video last video that we had. It's already been worked on just based on that. So you're ahead of the build out line and you're better supporting each of these players that you're connected to. So you see here, he's more supporting closer to the 3, and then we're still in the middle of the 18 to the sideline. So it's great support. This is I didn't have to move not one person. So this is amazing. So let's go forward. So I say, well done, boys. Great shape and support of your teammates in order to build up from the back. They high press. Great back foot. That's amazing from Matias there. Great way to find Hayes. Now, this is the thing. We get so excited. We want to make things happen. But imagine if, based on the passing pattern we've been working on, we lay it off. The number 10's there communicating. The number 10 scans to the other side. Now we're switching. We see our number 11 by themselves because the team is already unbalanced. They're fighting tooth and nail just to get the ball from us. So we have to play into that. Hey, they're ball chasing. Let's move the ball. Let's value the ball. Let's switch the ball from, in this case, from left to right. But again, when I say that, I don't mind this decision that the number 9 made, which is Hayes. So let's go ahead and go forward. I just want to show you what else that we can see to play the game smarter, not harder, just like I told the girls in the girl video. And basically that. Very simple. So we go take it down the line. Great support here. The only thing I want to talk about here, I think, because my outside backs was 2 and 3. Other than Knox is in a great position here. That you're way too high here, Daniel. You're way too high here. You need to be kind of like, if y'all are aligned right here together, that's why you guys have to communicate to one another. Then y'all are solid. And you'll see in the clips ahead what I mean by that and what happens. So boom, unsuccessful in creating a chance, but it's okay. We got it up there. We did advance the ball, boys. So here we go. Well done. I coach Palmer to support a little bit more. Again, well done again, boys. Great shape and support of your teammates. Well done again. I love it. I want to add here. Can we scan? That's the next level. Like Gio right there, locked. Especially everyone, right? But especially Gio as the number 10 or anybody that plays that number 10. Remember, no matter what position you play in, we have responsibilities for those positional numbers. Okay? So we would scan and then look here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not even correctly in a shape to attack us and to regain the ball, because that should be their objective, is to regain the ball, right? But they're all on one side. So I don't know if Slade saw that, but if he did, well done, Slade, as the GK number one to find it and look for Knox. So again, this is just indicator to scan, boys. Let's just take a peek. Hayes right here, a little bit way too high. I would want you more, just a tad higher. But that's all I got to say about this. Here we go. This is a great ball by Knox here. Boom. Well done here. So here's the sacrifice part, boys. Don't mind it. Because what if it does go in? I don't mind it. As you'll see here, we'll start with the right back. The right back is coming. It's just, I wanted to get this frame, but the right back is in the right position to support the number 11, the right wing. The number 10's in great support. Number 9's in great support. And then back post in great support is the number 7, which is Matias. So well done, boys, in this. So remember, we want to see our other options that we have. If you want to look at it, it's 1, 2, 3 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5v3. Like I said, we're 6, 7 years old, but I feel like me going over this with you is going to help you see the options that we have. And then in this case, Palmer, like we've been working on, where I'm telling you is like, hey, like you're looking to play too quickly forward when you actually have support, and we can be patient in moving that ball and finding the right opportunity. And what did I say? I was like, because if the other guys are scoring, guess who the other team's more worried about? Them and not you. Now you're in a better position, open, and your chance is going to come, and then you bury your opportunity. And that goes for everybody. So that's what I'm saying. We have to sometimes be unselfish in situations here. But other than that, well done, boys. This is great support. So you see here, Knox was in frame. Here we go. So as you can see here, I was trying to understand the decision because there's 2 people here, and then we haven't. We need sometimes just let's play simple. Boom, play a simple ball here. But then I understood. I was like, he's asking for that ball, which I can appreciate. And then we try to split him here. But at least we know. We have to know that we have 1 option, 2 options. I have to live with the decisions that you guys make. Okay, but as long as we understand what option do we have, and sometimes, boys, it's better just to play simple. It's just better to play simple. So as you see here, boom. Simple ball here. As I show Knox here. In that situation, let's say Palmer does save the ball. You see how I coach him into like, hey, we can't just stand here and ball watch and be like, okay, well, let's see what happens. No, we got to immediately go and support. We want to make an easy pass so then we can go back up. So then look, 1, 2, 3 triangle, 1, 2, 3, 2 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 3 triangles. Okay, so our shape is there, but we just have to like trust ourselves. Let's value the ball and resetting the ball, moving the ball a little bit more. So here, so as you can see here, Gio was locked in. He hasn't even scanned yet, but I know once he sees this, and any number 10 that sees this, it's just, hey, what's and not one of these boys, because I've seen us do it. I have no idea what I just looked at, other than I see it in the camera that there's a black little bag back there. But me just doing, I have no idea what I just looked at. That's just going through the motions of scanning. We have to understand, why are we scanning? We're trying to find our teammates. We're trying to find the space. Yes, the defender is there, but I feel like we shouldn't see where the defender is at, because then we're, okay, like what do I do if this defender? No, like if you look for your teammates in the space, you're more coming with a calm sense of in your kind of your excitement, you're calm under pressure. We're like, oh, I already know where my teammates at. I know where the space is at. I'm just playing the ball in the space. I'm looking for my teammate instead of like I'm looking for the defender. Where's the defender? Where's the defender? See, I'm already panicking just by asking myself, okay, I'm scanning. Where's the defender? Where's the defender at? I haven't even asked myself, what am I going to do when I get the ball? So things we have to think about. And again, in this one, you see how you're hugging the line? I don't mind, but look, you actually scan. Look, you're looking at this guy. That should have told you, let me sneak in a little bit because they're basically marking me. All right. Now they kind of have a better shape here. Not so good, but it's improved from the last ones. So let's move on. So here we go. The ball's there. I like this. Whoop. And whoop. So here we go. I love this. So look, great way to create space here. You've just created yourself time by doing skills. Now, what's going to happen? You're going to play a ball, but look, 1, 2, 3 on one of your players. I can see why you're looking for him, but look what's behind us. Look where we can go to what we've been trying to do. Switch the ball. From this case, we're from right to left. And then we're finding it into this space here. Now rotating. The number 9, both number 9s, Grayson in this instant at practice, we've been supporting by moving from side to side, depending where the ball is, so he can support. Okay? So let's move on. Here. I was just letting you know, Grayson, like, hey, I understand, like, I love it wanting to go get the ball, but just let's try to stay in our position because let's say if our player wins the ball, we play it up to counter. No one's there already to get that counter. You're over here. So just a little thing. Other than that, we're doing fine. So another build up. So well done. I think Slade starting to understand because we played it and this guy's before the build out line. This guy should have been all the way over here, but we played it to where they're not at. So well done there to recognize that. So here's something here. So in this case, any of our number 3s, which is the left back, one of our girls does it very well. Melanie, and our boys have just as good as skills. He's like, hey, how about let's just take that space, or if you're gonna come here, like he's marked, I know you're good enough to take that space, and now we're playing it maybe here. Remember, we have options. So yes, maybe that one was covered. This one's covered, but then you have enough skill. If we were to scan, see where our teammate's at, dribble into this area, and then play a ball into this space. Just something to think about, boys, but I'm not mad at it. Just something to think about. We're quick to recover the ball because look what happens. Boom. Great pass to find Grayson. Here's another thing too. Boom. So again, we get excited. We want it. The number 9. Okay, let's go score some goals, right? But just like I told the girls, the reference to the Mighty Ducks, the flying V. Here's a V. We have our number 10 being patient, right? Supporting from the backside, because just in case it gets hit back in his direction. But we have 2 good wingers that can either cross or score goals. We got Matias as the 7, and then we have Giannis as the 11. Okay? So just something to think about. As a number 9, your job is not just to score, but it's to create chances as well. And then get back into an area to be dangerous and be an option to score a goal as well. Maybe that's what you were trying to do. I'm not sure. Maybe you cut it back. But this is what I wanted to point out really quick. What I love, let's say we would have kept that ball. Look how we're supporting one another. Look at our shape. From the 9, from the 7, from the 10. from the two. Not mad at that at all. I just want to, like I said, coach you up and continue to get better because when we play those teams of high caliber, we can match them. And then now it's play ball, if you will. Like those are games that I love to be in as a player. Now as a coach, and I'm okay with however the results fall, especially for playing like this and understanding what we're doing. So here we go. Second half here. Look at this high press. They're just coming after us. This is the great thing about having Knox or any other player, like Thiago, I believe, can do it as well. Palmer, I believe you can do it as well, is he recognizes it. I think he sees it. He sees, four guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming after me, and look what he does. But at the same time, Palmer's up here high. He could be here to support, and then look, another option is to Gio to play here, and then now Palmer's playing it to here instead of trying to dribble it from here, from this area. If he's right here where Matias is at, but he's high up the field, so we're able to recognize it, so I'm not mad at it, but based on our discipline and our attacking shape, I do want him here. I do want you here, Palmer. Okay? So it's easy for him to pass it to you. Let's say you receive it on your back foot. Gio's moving to space. Now you're passing it Gio, and we're building up from there. So from goalkeeper, my right back, to my right mid, to my center mid, and then maybe going to our 9. But look what happens, though. So I'm not mad at it. Just something to think about, boys. Boom. Try to play him. So you're doing the same thing. Like that same play right there could have happened in our defensive half here. That same action. But I'm glad it still happened up the field. So just that's what I'm want you to think about. That's the only thing. Here we go. Now it's Daniel. Daniel learns from his mistakes. So look, again, we have two options. So if Gio going support, you see it's a triangle here. V, two options. Either Matias or you can split this guy. Now he doesn't know who to get, right? And then you play to Gio, the number 10. So the number 7 or the number 10. But since we took too long, look what happens. The defender catches it. Watch what happens. Able to close you down. Lose the ball. But unlucky there. We're going to learn from this. So here we go. Way to scan there, Gio. There was some argument from the coach. So we're able to go. Again, they're unbalanced. It's basically, yeah, he's kind of supporting, but Daniel already learns from his mistake immediately, right? Plays the ball here. Now we're up the field. He scans. I wanted to point that out really fast. Why I highlight the number 9 and Hayes in this point. Let's go back. Wish I could have slowed that down. Press play. Here we go. Look how he rotates his body. So he's here. Eyes are still on the ball. Rotates his body. Look now how he's facing. The only thing I want to add, I think he does it. So let's see if he does it, is he scans towards where the goal is. So where the keeper is at. He does. See? Unlucky there. I would like number 9 Hayes in that particular moment. Let's be calm. I feel like the goals are gonna fall for you if we just take a breath. I really do mean that. I really think that you excite yourself sometimes, which, like I said, is something that it's hard to get over. But I feel like you can get over if we can just be calm and not overhype the game. Just believe in your talents, and it's gonna fall for you. And that's basically it. And I'll coach you tomorrow about it. Um, so here again, Daniel is actually here, way too high. Thiago, the same thing. You guys need to be here, right? So maybe a little bit more behind this defender. I think you took too little like supporting where y'all are in the super like basically y'all. There's no shape here if you look at it. There's not a shape. You guys got to be back here. Okay, communicating to one another. So this doesn't happen. Watch. They're on the counter. But luckily, look at this. Y'all are both quick and y'all are both physical. But still their ball. Okay, so here we go. This is what I love here. So you see as Knox dribbled it up, Giannis, his cue is like, okay, he's taking that space. Let me go into that space to give Knox more space. And we have a great shape here. So well done, boys. This is who I highlight. This is why we need to either like see he is supporting, maybe a little bit more just because I'm nitpicking, but definitely need to be communicating. Geo, and then now Giannis, you've learned so much this week at practice that you're able to then reset the ball because look who's straight open that just ran from here over here, boom, for an opportunity for a tap in with his left foot, lethal left foot, right? It's the sacrifice. Yes, I'm not going. I yes, I could go for glory, right? And I think you actually do try to cross it, just unlucky on the hit, right? But maybe let's reset the ball, like you've been doing at practice. So that's why I say that. And then we're finding from right to left an opportunity to score on goal. So unlucky there, but well done. I just want to point these things out. The video is over. Thank you for your time, boys. Let's rock and roll tomorrow. Remember, it's us against us. I want to review the other game. I still have to review this game and other phases of the game. But I want to make a video where I'm just like, look what we did. Look what we're improving on. I want to make a video like that where I'm not moving you guys. I'm not telling you what we could do better at. That you guys are doing it and I'm living with the options. Like, look at, they knew they had options. Yeah, they did that option, but look what happened. We're building from the back, from all the way from the backs, the mids to the attacker, and then we're scoring a goal. But other than that, boys, thank you for your time, and I will see y'all tomorrow.